Good morning, Reignway Realty here. The future of Dubai's off-plan property boom is a podcast where we break down the latest trends, insights, and opportunities into Dubai. My name is Priyan, and in today's episode, we'll be diving into why the off-plan properties dominate the UAE and why the secondary market remains sort of undeveloped, and where the best investment opportunities are today. 70% of properties sold in Dubai are off plan. Why is that? Why do developers like Emaar, DAMAC, Ellington dominate the market at the moment? Why is the secondary market struggling? And what are the challenges that the buyers face? And where are the best areas to invest in at the moment? I'm looking, if you're looking to invest in Dubai real estate and simply want to understand the market, this episode for you. So let's get started. So the off-plan dominance in Dubai is due to many reasons, but one of them is due to the government's visions. The Dubai's leaders really want to expand the whole of UAE, especially in Dubai. And as a result of that, they sort of focus on making Dubai bigger and better and also more family friendly in the future. The new developments being brought in are sort of fresh. I believe there's a development announced every 18 hours in Dubai. So every time you sit down for dinner, there is a development announced, and that is really to keep up with the demand that is happening at the moment. So to just give you a key in terms of a stat, about 21 years ago, Dubai's population was about 1 million, and now it is around 3.4. And the vision of the leaders are to have the population of Dubai at around 5.3, 5.5 million by 2024. So you can see in 21 years, roughly, there was a fourfold expansion. And in the next 16 years, they're looking at maybe 1.5. So it's perfectly doable, whereas a lot of people feel like it's not. However, if you don't think big and you don't have ambitious goals, then you will always achieve mediocrity. Dubai always feels like, we got to aim for the best, do the best, and provide the best. And so as a result of that, people think that, for example, their airline would not make the amount of money that it does, but it makes $4.3 billion a year. I mean, some countries don't even make that by themselves. But anyway, you can see where I'm coming from in terms of the fact that, these developments and new developments have to happen. They have to come out at a rapid rate in order to satisfy demand and also the targets and ambitions that the leaders had. When you land in Dubai, when you come through the airport, all you see is the branding of the developers, Emaar, DAMAC, Ellington, and there's no mention of really or vision of a secondary brand there. So the companies like Husby, companies like House and House, Spas, and any other Knight Frank, you don't see them advertised anywhere. And again, that goes down to costs, but also down to the fact that they are not interested in secondary markets. They're interested in the primary markets. And also, as a result of that, if Emaar wanted to be the biggest secondary property market in Dubai, it could easily use its infrastructure and its sales staff, but it chooses not to because it's focusing on the primary market. So why do I mention this? Because if you are entering the secondary market to purchase property, you have to be quite wary that the market's not as developed, it's not as professional, it's not as clear-cut and as simple, even more so in the UAE than in, say, for example, the UK. Now, I'm not saying that Sri Lanka is better, of course. It has the same problems. And even in the UK, you still got, and Europe, you still got the same issues. However, it's a little bit more profound here. The reason is mainly is that the whole structure of how you are paid in the UAE as an agent is commission based. There is no basic salary. So you're not really going to have professionals coming from Europe or America who are looking to earn money and with their expertise be paid just on a commission basis when they are providing value. However, the companies and models that they have at the moment are purely based on commission structures because they don't want to have large overheads. So as a result of that, they basically make sure that they actually employ younger, more less mature audience who therefore are there, have no families, have no overheads themselves, so are willing to take the risk and try and fulfill the dreams that are promised. Of course, you can earn fantastic money selling property in Dubai, and if you are good, you can actually make a very good living, and you can actually become a millionaire and own a house. So those perspectives are there. But as a result of that, when you're dealing with agents on a day-to-day basis, you are going through, I believe there's 70,000 agents in the UAE. So therefore, it's hit and miss in which company you get. And within that company, what type of people you are going to be dealing with. Their life experience and their life skills are important to understand. So if you are picking an agent, choose a company like Reignway Realty, where you will get more experienced people and more knowledgeable people and people who will deal with you in a more professional way, understanding your circumstances, as opposed to just running around trying to show you property. Now, there are rules and regulations in Dubai. RERA, for example, cards and stuff have to be exams taken. However, it is not as stringent or looked at as much as in you can see 70,000 people can become. But at the end of the day, even in the UK, you can become an estate agent and you don't even need a RERA. So they are ahead of the game in that respect. But at the same time, you have to understand that there are situations where, you're going to be dealing with people who aren't really resonating with who you are as an individual, especially if you're coming to buy luxury products and houses which are worth millions. So forgetting about the secondary market, let's go on to the off-plan market. What are the best areas for investment at the moment in Dubai? So Dubai's off-plan hotspots: Dubai Creek Harbour, downtown Dubai, new beachfront communities like Al Jabi. These are fantastic opportunities. Areas across the Expo City are also gaining traction. There are much more long-term perspectives there, especially with the airport coming. It has already been built. It is the biggest airport in the world. I believe the Emirates Airlines will be moving there in about 3-4 years' time, and then the rest of the operations will move later. But for example, Emaar South and stuff, where you get the World Expo City, is going to be a huge city, and it's all going to be pedestrianized. So you're going to come in, park your car, and then everything is going to be above ground. So that's going to be another fantastic opportunity and fantastic operation. You can pick up properties now pretty cheap, but of course your rental years are going to be lower and your capital growth is going to be higher. So if you are looking to invest, and you came with a certain amount of money and you needed to know what to do, that we would advise you accordingly in order to gain income and growth, which is higher income, less growth in areas which are already established, but higher growth and less income in areas which are going to come up. And as a result of that, then you'd have a balanced portfolio where you have income and cash generated to help with any issues that come along, but also have the capital growth. Ultimately, you're looking to create wealth and cash flow, but you may be looking just for cash flow. But once you discuss your parameters with us, we can help you decide which ones to go for. Now, one of my favorite projects, being an ex-poker player, is the Ras Al Khaimah and the Wynn Casino project. Now, Ras Al Khaimah is one of UAE's most picturesque locations. It has loads of hills. You already have companies and hotels there operating like the Ritz-Carlton and Four Seasons. So therefore, they're already established. So you can already understand that it's not an area which is being developed as a whole, but it's not as busy as Dubai because it was more based on nature and sort of hiking and stuff. But now they have got the Wynn Casino being built, a whole island reclaimed like the Palm, and we got all the brands going in there like Emaar, Ellington, Aldo are building a Nikki Beach Resort, Nobu. So you can understand it's going to be fabulous. Now, with the Wynn Casino Resort, what you have to understand is that Steve Wynn is the biggest casino operator in the world. He owns started off with the Bellagio and the fountains at the Vegas. Then he had the Wynn and the Encore, and he also has the Wynn in Macau. Now, in terms of giving you why it's so much value, it's going to be the most visited place, most probably in the world. You got people coming from India, Russia, China, who can have direct flights with the amazing Emirates Airlines. And at the moment, the properties are selling for around $600 a square foot. And when you compare that to all the other major casinos that are in Vegas, Macau, the Crown Casino, even in the UK, the minimum is around $2,500 going up to $4,500. So in terms of purchasing a property for rental income and growth, you're at a very, very good price point now. And also, once the casino, I have seen physically with my own eyes, the casino is now most probably a third of the way up in terms of structure, and they're being given incentives and bonuses to finish it even quicker due to the fact that they know every day that is saved, they actually gain revenue. So I think it's going to be one of the best casinos in the world, one of the best entertainment centers in the world. Boxing matches, entertainment is going to be sort of paramount there. And so it's a great opportunity. I have actually bought myself on the Nikki Beach Resort. And so again, if you are interested in buying property off plan in the Ras Al Khaimah area, do get in contact with us. So what does that mean for all of us as buyers and investors? Off-plan is dominant force in the Dubai real estate, and the government and the developers want it to stay that way. The secondary market has opportunities, but it's a little bit unstructured and less attractive to investors. However, I'm not saying it's bad. It's like that all around the world. I'm just telling you to be aware. And so therefore, if you come to people like myself who have had experience in countries like the UK, had experience in countries like Sri Lanka as well, I am then able to understand how the dynamics of the market work, and I've adapted myself and also my team in order to present you with the best opportunities, but also the best professionalism according to the market as a whole. If you're looking for the next best thing, the Wynn development and the Ras Al Khaimah is fantastic opportunity, in my opinion. It's only 45 minutes from Dubai. So if you did come down, we can actually take you from the airport after spending a day in Dubai to Ras Al Khaimah to see all the projects. We can go stay at the Ritz-Carlton or Four Seasons. As I said, it is already an established place. And so therefore, it would give you a real insight into what's being built and what's being done. And you'll feel the energy and enthusiasm from the construction happening. So Dubai's real estate market is fast moving, but understanding the forces and how it plays gives you an edge. So if you found this episode valuable, please make sure you subscribe, share it with other people, and stay ahead of the property game. My name's Priyan, signing off from Reignway Realty. The future of Dubai's off-plan boom. See you in the next episode.